Hi everyone, this is Alfredo Diaz, Cut of Through. In Healnlearn, we're gonna continue to checking about the compatibility, the partnership ties. Especially, this analysis is important when you want to check if a long-term relationship can be successful on regards to the long-term compatibility. Remember, we had genetic compatibility, we have a specific compatibility, and this one is the one that is one of the most important one. That's why we are doing these recordings. Last week, or the last recording, we touched about the female profile, and we used Angelina Jolie's birth card to make an example. Today, we're going to do the Brad Pitt analysis, taking his birth card. So I'm going to just share the screen, having his data. Let me check here. I'm going to share here, this one. Yeah, we have here Brad Pitt. He was born in December 18, 1963, 6:31 a.m. in Oklahoma. Well, when we see he's in this green square, he is a king of hearts. Remember, Angelina is a king of diamond. So we are talking about two kings and two resected kings. She is more influenced about the wealth, beauty, steady decisions, while Brad Pitt is more compassionate, more open to relationship. He's more capable to establish a real connection with people. We can see that, you know, when we check Angelina, when we check Brad Pitt, it seems to be that Brad has like a more openness to relate to people. But anyhow, I have here the analysis of his profile, and as we did with Angelina, we first see who he is, okay? And we have some variables that we need to check. Is the first cuffs, the first Lord card, the sun, where it's located at, the sun card, the cell planet, which is the ones that have the highest degrees in his chart, and the card itself. Also the moon card, we have it here like in this right position, because the moon card is the female part of Brad Pitt. So it's important because we are yin and yang, but the predominant is the sun. Remember in the last video, when we were talking about Angelina, in this position is located the moon, and in this position is located the sun, because she is female. So she's more conscious about her moon than the sun. In this case with Brad is more conscious about his sun instead of the moon. That's why this position are different, or they are the most important here is the sun, and the moon is also very important, but not as important as the sun from the definition of the gender. Okay, in this case, the first cuff for Brad is located here. You see this little pole here in the Jack of Spades. What the technique here is checking where these variables are located here. So the first cause, which is this little pole here, this is the ascendant for Brad. Brad has the ascendant in the Jupiter card, and the Jupiter card is a Jack of Spades. So we place here Jack Spades in the Jupiter card. The first floor card is who is the owner of this card? The owner of this card is Jupiter, but Jupiter is located here in the Mars card. So we put Mars card, and what is the Mars card? It's a 4 clubs. Then his son, because his son is what defines him as a male gender, and the sun is located here in the Jack of Spades. It's the same as his ascendant, and it's in the Jupiter card. You can see so far he has 2 fire elements involved and 1 air. Then the sun card is a king of diamond. Here his female is earthy. King of diamond is female because red is female energy. And remember, Angelina is king of diamond. You can see here how they both are fully related, because practically all Angelina's Carol's True spread is completely embedded here in Brad Pitt's. So continuing with the analysis, his self-planet, which is the one that is very well defined here, his self-planet is also the sun. The sun is also in the Jack. So he's very spades guy. He also had a king hearts, because his birth card is the king of hearts. His moon card is 6 of hearts, and his planet is diamond as well. So he has a very good combination. We can see here he had everything. He's very balanced person. He has everything related to intellectual ambitions, self-development, loving the money, the finances, the wealth, self-values as well, and also the connection with people. Because he's a king of hearts and he has a 6 of hearts in the moon card, which is the one that rules our emotional behavior, but also how we do relate with people and with the world. So he has very nice hearts to get related to. So all these cards are the one that define his profile. So if someone wants to have a relationship with Brad Pitt, so that person has to consider that he has this kind of profile: spades, clubs, spade, diamond. He's everything. He really has a very, very well balanced profile. Of course, there are some issues here that I'm not gonna touch that today, but in regards to how his Carol's True looks like, it looks very well balanced. Okay, here we can see the qualities, which are based on the qualities of each suit, and you can see then here in this in these squares, in these fields, everything here is briefly defined, but I think it's concise, and you can read it. You can stop here and get the reading of the qualities of each of the card. Then, once we define who he is, let's see what he is looking for. It's the same card. It's no other card. It's the same card. Brad Pitt here. It's the same, but we need to check different variables. What are those variables? He's looking for a person to fulfill him and to fulfill his expectation. Well, he's looking for a 7 cups person. I'm sorry, for the 7 cups is the one that defines what he's looking for. He's looking for a 2 diamond person because the 7 is here and the 7 is with the 2 diamond in the Mercury card. Because it's the Mercury card, Mercury, where is Mercury? Mercury is here in the 6 of diamond. He's looking for a very diamond person. And do you remember that Angelina is a king of diamond person? Because so he's that's why we can see the ties between the two. In back again, Mercury is here in the Saturn card because Mercury is the one that rules the 7 cups. So we need to take Mercury into consideration, and is with the 6 of diamond in the Saturn card. It's earthy, it's passive, and this is the profile of that specific card. The most important here when we are making this analysis is this column. This one is complementary, I mean, because it can tell you it's earthy, it's passive, and the qualities. But when we do the match, we do the match with this, okay? That's why we are emphasizing in this column. Then his planet for connection, because he's a male in his gender, his most important planet to get fulfilled is through Venus. Venus is the one that is giving him the energy he's looking for. So he's looking for a 6 diamond. Why? Because let's see here, Venus is here. This is Venus. And Venus is in the 6 of diamond in the Saturn card. So 6 diamond in Saturn. Venus card is this one. You can see this is the Venus card. It's an 8 of clubs. 8 of clubs. And the spouse planets for him is a spouse here, is defined here. You can see here in the software. This is the beauty of this software, that they give you all this information. The profile, the planet that define his spouse, which is the one that had less degrees in his horoscope, is Jupiter. And where is Jupiter located at? Jupiter is here in the 4 of in the Mars card, which is a 4 of clubs. You can see here 4 of clubs, Jupiter, Mars. Then his Jupiter, which is also is important, but it's not as important as Venus, is in the 4 of clubs, and Jupiter card is a Jack of spades. So you can see here he has diamond, he has clubs, and he had a spade. Curiously, he doesn't have for what he's looking for. He's not looking for hearts. I'm very surprised with this, but taking these variables into consideration, he's looking for a diamond person, which is, finances, wealthy, beauty, self-value, a thinker person, very ambitious, a self-development person, independent person. So then I would like now, because we do both had we have both profiles, we want to make the match. Before I go in there, the goal of this recording is not just checking Brad Pitt, it's checking how this tool can be used for any individual, any person that has the intention to have a long-term relationship. This this technical exercise can help the people to see if the relationship can last longer. And I'm sorry because I was confusing here. It can last longer, long-term relationship, and it's been defined with the tides. So that's why we checked first the tides last week with Angelina here. We went through all of this. Who she is? She is this. We did that last week. And what she's looking for, we did that last week. Now this week we are doing Brad as an example. And who is he and what he's looking for. Then now is the most interesting part, is when you put both charts together and you put everything together and you see how they match. And you can see here, what is the importance of this? It's very important because you can see how the ties are in between the two. Maybe they can have a well-balanced ties, or maybe one of them is more bonded with the other. In this case, we can see here, for instance, Brad, this is Brad profile. And when we had the Brad profile, we have to look for what Angelina is looking for. In an individual exercise, the male and the female, the male self factors and the female spouse factor. This is who is he, who he is, and this one is what she is looking for. So we just made the comparison. You can see here how they are related. Check this out. Check how this factor, the 4 of clubs, is very important because his first Lord card is 4 of clubs, and Angelina is looking for the 4 of clubs in the 7 Lord card. So in this case, I'm pointing this out because this is one of the most important factors that made them to be together. Also, if you see here, she's looking for spades, clubs, and diamond person. And we can see here what other clubs Brad has. I think this is the only one, but because it's the first Lord card with the, with the ascendant, I think this is good enough for satisfy this expectation or this this energy that she needs to get fulfilled. She's also wants to get fulfilled with the spades, and we can see here the Brad had the jack of spades. It's not a 4 of spades, but it's a jacks. It's a jack is related with 1, 2, and 3. And 4 is the continuation of the jack, so it's a very good match. I did this in italic, you can see here, because it's bolted, because it's important connection. It's not as good as this one. This one is very exact match. This one is very good match, I will say so. But it's matching with his first golf, with the sun, and his cell planet. I mean, it has 3 matches here. So Angelina is getting fulfilled in this case, in this energy, because she have found that Brad had this spades energy with him. She's also looking for diamond person. Jupiter is the male representation for her in her energy. And we can see here that he is a king of diamond. So in his sun card, is a king of diamond, and his moon card is a six of diamond as well. So this energy that she's looking in the male figure is being satisfied for his sun and his moon card. Also, Angelina is looking for a six of diamond in her Venus card, which is the card of connection. And also they are being satisfied, but check this six diamond with this six diamond are matching very well. So my point here, there is a two of diamond here also for the spouse planet. There is a spouse planet for her that is the Dara Karaka, which is Mars, and this is two of diamond. And because he's has king diamond and six of diamond here, he's also making a match. So they have a very decent match. They had a spade. What she's looking a spade, she's looking for clubs, she's looking for diamond, and definitely Brad is giving her what she's expecting on regards to the energy that she's looking for. Now, here we can see that she has one of them very strong position, which is the four of clubs. Now let's see the female factor. I mean, now we are looking for Angelina. Let's make the reverse. Let's look for the what Angelina is, who she is, and what Brad is looking for. Let's see how they match. Check this out. Brad is looking for a two of diamond, and Angelina is two of diamond. The first has her first lord for the ascendant is two of diamond. Her moon is two of diamond. She is king of diamond. So this two of diamond is very well and fully satisfied with all these energies here, plus her birth card. Also, Brad is looking for six of diamond in the other variable, and they are not, I mean, 2 and 6, we have to see also the numbers. 2 and 6, they match good. I mean, they have a very good level of matching. And they are diamond as well. So you can see here how Brad is being fulfilled by Angelina, checking who is she, that's why I put here who they are, and what they are looking for. So he's looking for this energy, and she's giving him this energy. He's also looking for a four of clubs in his Jupiter. It's not the most important, but it's the energy also that is there and present, and she's giving four of clubs using her moon card. Also, her cell planet is four of clubs. And check this out. The spouse planet for Brad is four of clubs. I mean, she's looking for this person, four of clubs. And the cell planet for Angelina is four of clubs. So meaning for me, and as a matter of fact, when I checked this in, and I took this example because it was very well explained by Ernst Wilhelm in the compatibility course. How you can see that Brad has more ties with Angelina than Angelina with him. I can tell that Angelina is more utility or no utility. He's more intellectual. She has the connection between her and Brad is more intellectual. Brad with her is more utilitarian, is more functional, convenient, but they have much more important connection. And also, They have also that is intellectual as well. You can see here. As a matter of fact, this energy here between the two is the same that they had here between, and I mean, who they are and what they are looking for. I know that, I mean, this is not, you have to pay a lot of attention to this, but bottom line is, guys, if you want to check how the partnership ties are between two people, the partnership ties are the ones that define in the highest percentage if the relationship is gonna last long. It's gonna be a long-term relationship, in short words. There are more factors because they broke, remember, they are now divorced. But these are for the one of the subjects that we touched one time, that the very good compatibility doesn't mean that it's gonna last forever. It doesn't mean that they're gonna be happy, because we need to check the male and female energies separated in another different scheme than this one. This one is exclusively to define long-term relationships. And in conclusion, you guys, you want to marry the person and you want to see how the partnership ties for a long-term relationship, especially for when somebody is asking me, I want to marry this person and I want to have kids with that person, I use this technique, because this technique is telling me is at least they're gonna have a very decent ties that creates, a strong bond that keep them together for long term. So hopefully I haven't confused it, but bottom line, more than the technique is the tool that we have to identify if the relationships they have strong, or they have weak or loose ties that maybe they are not very good for long-term relationship, especially if you're going to get married and so on. Important thing here. People may ask why these two people having an excellent, I will say this is one of the ties, the partnership tie that exist, that are very, very good. But when people are rich, Facebook, and they have the beauty around them, sometimes the people say, well, I don't care. Maybe I'm going to find somebody else around on the corner. But, for normal human beings, this is very important. And so, guys, having said that, and conclude this presentation for this week. So we are going to continue with other subject for the next recording. Any comments, any questions, please see below, and please give us thumb up, and we're gonna see you very, very soon. Thank you so much.